Today we're diving into a topic that doesn't nearly get enough airtime: the secret leadership role that workforce management can play inside your contact center. Now, when you think about the drivers of a contact center, WFM usually shows up with spreadsheets, dashboards, and a polite but firm stick to the schedule attitude, right? But what if I told you WFM could actually be a role model for operations? Yep, not just a supporting function, but a leading one. Let's dig in. Getting the most out of your contact center is tough enough without adding people to the mix. And as any senior manager will tell you, people are wonderfully unpredictable, which is why even the best laid plans often stumble at execution stage. Most would say execution is the operations job, and they'd be right partially, but here's the kicker. WFM doesn't have to be limited to just throwing a schedule over the wall and hoping for the best. When I led my own WFM team, I realized something. If we want ops to trust, respect, and actually follow the plan, we needed to live the behaviors we expected. We focused on three big areas. First up, team productivity. We didn't just track the floor's productivity, we used the same dashboards and metrics for ourselves as a WFM team. We aligned our WFM workload, the scheduling, real-time monitoring, forecasting, and so on, against clear productivity targets. No hiding behind special projects or busy work. Our numbers were as transparent as the contact centers. And you know what? That visibility built credibility. The second, time management. You've probably heard the classic line, WFM isn't chained to the desks, but they expect us to be. It is fair criticism if you let it be true. Our team made a point of managing our time just like the agents were expected to. No disappearing for hour-long coffee runs, no extended lunches because meetings ran over, even though our workload was different, filled with meetings, reporting, and strategy sessions. When we took breaks, we stuck to the rules, and slowly something amazing happened. People noticed. Agents, team leaders, even ops managers. We didn't preach, we led by example. And the third thing, multi-skilling. Every member of my WFM team had their primary role, sure, but we made sure everyone in the team could build a schedule, run real-time adjustments, interpret staffing reports, and explain trends to leadership. Because if a senior exec walked up to WFM with an urgent question, we couldn't afford to say, let me find somebody who knows. Fast answers, clear insights, no bottlenecks. That builds serious trust and respect. So let me throw the big question at you. Is your WFM team practicing the same discipline, agility, and accountability they expect from ops? Because if they are, if they're running at 90% productivity, respecting time management, and building deep multi-skilling, you're not just running a support function, you're leading a movement. Here's the thing, C-level and senior leaders. A streamlined, high-performing WFM team doesn't just plan your service levels. They set the tone for your entire operations. Consistency, commitment, credibility. When WFM walks the walk, operations starts to listen, follow, and execute. Not because they're forced to, but because they believe in the plan and the people behind it. That's when you move from managing chaos to managing performance. Until next time, lead by example and your numbers will follow.